Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are about ready to start our commencement pinning ceremony. We ask that you remain seated during the procession for better viewing of the graduates. And thank you for being at Central Lakes College.
Good afternoon. I'm Hera Charlier, honored to serve as president here, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 Central Lakes College Brainerd campus Nursing Associate Degree in Science pinning and commencement ceremonies. Please join us in standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Central Lakes College is committed to building an environment of respect, understanding, appreciation, and inclusion in all that we do. Recognizing that we stand and work here today on Indigenous lands of the Anishinaabe and Dakota Nations, let this acknowledgement inspire thought, reflection, and restorative action toward positive change. Of course, today we also honor Central Lakes College students and employees who serve or have served the United States Armed Forces. Our military graduates are recognizable by their red, white, and blue Patriot cords. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all the men and women who have served our country. Graduation is a time of celebration, so our graduates should all be smiling right now. There we go. For our graduates, is a celebration of accomplishments, and wow, have you accomplished, and new beginnings. For our many employees here, it's a celebration of our students and their success. And for families and friends, it's a time to celebrate and recognize the achievement of a son, a daughter, a relative, or a special friend. And to the class of 2024, I hope you know how incredibly proud we are of all of you. Often students are surprised. During your time here at CLC, you've made a tremendous impact on us. We've watched you study many, many hours. We've watched you struggle through challenges, and we've watched you overcome tremendous challenges. You've shared your gifts, your challenges, very honestly and authentically. And because of that, you've helped us get better, supporting you and the students who come after you on your educational journey. Really, because of you, we've changed things about Central Lakes College. We've changed the student experience, we added new programs, we've added new resources. Simply, we're just better because you were here. So we are truly grateful for that, and we hope as you move forward, you believe in yourselves as much as we believe in you. And we know that when you need us down the road, you know that this group of people will be rooting for you, we will remember you, and you can always call on Central Lakes College to be there for you. We are very, very proud of you. Thank you. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium nursing faculty member Jill Lechner.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to pinning. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of these fabulous individuals sitting before me. You made it. Yay! You believed in yourselves and you did it. As for those of you here celebrating with them, thank you for the support you all gave them. We as faculty know how hard this program is, and we also know of the struggles some of you have faced to make it to this point in your journey. This has been a 2+ year journey for you to get here. One thing that I want you all to recognize is that this is just the start of your nursing journey. I know that's hard to believe. You will go on to do great things in our profession and will make a difference in many people's lives over the years. We all as faculty hope you look back on this part of your journey and have fond memories of your time here at CLC. So we're going to review a few of those. Exams, learning medications, care plans and concept maps, early morning clinical shifts, the difference between AFib and VFib, disease priority worksheets, head-to-toe exams, lab test outs, sepsis, okay? So repeat after me, students. Heart rate greater than 90, systolic blood pressure less than 90. Thank you. Don't forget it. More exams. Keeping up with Darcy, the 5 rights of med administration, simulation, Kaplan, Cheryl's laugh, fluid and electrolytes, and last but not least, when to give ROGAM. All right, so as nursing students, you are not just embarking on a career. You are stepping into a realm where ordinary individuals possess extraordinary powers, powers that rival those of the mightiest superheroes. Today, I want to share with you a truth that may not be evident at first glance. Each and every one of you is a superhero in the making. As you have progressed in this program here at Central Lakes College, you each have developed superpowers to make you a superhero. What are these superpowers, you may ask? They are the invisible threads that weave through the fabric of not only our healthcare system, but also our daily lives. You all possess the strength, compassion, and unwavering dedication that nurses need to make a difference in every life you touch. Consider for a moment the superheroes we admire in fiction. They possess incredible abilities to save lives, to inspire hope, and to conquer adversity. Yet in the real world, these same powers are embodied by nurses like you. Think of empathy as your superhuman ability to see beyond the surface, to understand the pain and struggles of others with unparalleled clarity. You can sense the unspoken needs of your patients and offer comfort and support when they need it most. Resilience is your superpower of invincibility, allowing you to withstand the most challenging of circumstances without losing hope or determination. Adaptability is your power of flexibility, enabling you to navigate through the ever-changing landscape of healthcare with agility and grace. You will learn how to adapt your strategies and techniques to provide the best possible care for your patients. And then there's the ultimate superpower of healing. Like a true superhero, you possess the ability to mend broken bodies and spirits, to bring light into the darkest of times, and to save lives with your knowledge, skill, and compassion. But here's the great thing about superheroes. They don't work alone. They rely on a team of allies, each bringing their own unique strengths to the table. And so it is with nursing. As you embark on your journey, remember that you are not alone. You have your fellow nurses, your mentors, your patients, and their families standing beside you, ready to support you in your mission to make the world a healthier, happier place. So embrace your inner superhero. Embrace your empathy, your resilience, your adaptability, and your power to heal. For in doing so, you become not just nurses, but guardians of health, champions of compassion, and true superheroes in every sense of the word. Thank you. Next, we'll have the student speakers, Alex and Heather, come up. Thank you.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, honored guests, friends, and family. They say nursing school is like riding a bike, except the bike is on fire, you're on fire, everything is on fire, and yet you have to keep going, well, because you're a nurse. Thank you. Today, as we gather to celebrate our graduation from nursing school, we are filled with a multitude of emotions. A profound sense of accomplishment, heartfelt gratitude for the unwavering support we've received, and a palpable anticipation for the journey that lies ahead. Reflecting on our time in nursing school, we are reminded of the countless hours spent poring over textbooks, the late nights fueled by determination and caffeine, and the camaraderie shared with our fellow classmates and dedicated students. We've weathered the storms of exams, conquered the challenges of clinical rotations, and forged bonds that will last a lifetime. Throughout our journey, we have not only mastered the intricacies of nursing practice, but also embraced the core values that define our profession: empathy, compassion, and resilience. We have learned that nursing is not just about administering medications or dressing wounds, but about being a source of comfort and support for those in need, especially during their most vulnerable times. As we stand on the threshold of our nursing careers, let us carry with us the invaluable lessons we have learned within these walls: the importance of collaboration, the relentless pursuit for knowledge, and the profound privilege of serving others. Let us approach each day with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication to making a positive impact on every life we touch every day. Our class motto, "Make a positive impact on every day of every life," serves as a guiding principle for us as we embark on this noble profession. Whether it's offering a reassuring smile to a frightened patient, lending a listening ear to a grieving family member, or advocating for those who cannot advocate for themselves. Let us never underestimate the power of even the smallest gesture to transform the lives and bring hopes to those who need it. As we venture forth into the world of nursing, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to upholding the highest level of care, advocating for our social justice and equity in healthcare, and fostering a culture of compassion and empathy in every setting we find ourselves in. To my fellow graduates, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on this momentous achievement. As we embark on this new chapter in our lives, may we continue to support and inspire one another, knowing that together we have the power to make a difference in the world. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Well, I think Alex found the perfect analogy for nursing school. The bike ride on fire that you power through, but we did it, and we're here, and we came a long way along that bike ride. Jess, Danny, and I were talking about first semester lab the other day. The three of us were lab partners, and I don't remember first semester. You remember that we were given on the very first day a patient scenario. He was admitted with difficulty breathing, and Peggy said, "Okay, nurses, what are you going to do for your patient?" And the three of us just stood there. And we looked at each other. We looked at the mannequin. His name was Hairy Leg. We looked at each other again, and then Jess said, "I think I read something somewhere that we should raise the head of the bed." So we raised the head of the bed, and that was all we could offer Harry. And I thought, oh no, what am I doing here? But then we fast forward to fourth semester escape room exercise. We were given patient scenarios again, and I could hear groups checking lab values, providing treatments, choosing meds to administer, and finding teaching opportunities and all these things. And I thought, wow, we've come a long way. These fourth semester mannequins, they're faring so much better than first semester Harry. So I'm very excited for you to all begin your careers. And as someone who's been in healthcare longer than many of you have been alive, I just want to take a few minutes, and I promise it's just going to be a few minutes, to talk to you about something I feel very strongly about. I want to talk to you about the importance of taking care of yourselves. As Alex mentioned in his speech, we are about to embark on a career where we have the profound privilege of serving others. We'll have days where we'll be celebrating with our patients during some of the most exciting moments of their lives. And we will also be supporting people through some of the most frightening moments of their lives. And God bless our future OB nurses, like Elizabeth, Amanda, Marissa, because on the OB unit, you will support moms and their families through an entire spectrum of emotions every shift. So, I bring up families as well because though the patients are our top priority, we will extend our care and compassion to their families. We'll recognize that their lives are being impacted as well, and they need our support and education too. So this is very important work, and it's very rewarding work, and it will take its toll on you if you don't take care of yourselves. And we'll see it in our careers. We'll work with brilliant, compassionate nurses who are so smart and so skilled and so caring, but they're at the point where they're so burned out they have nothing left to give. And that's when we get to a point where errors can occur. This is also a time when compassion and empathy might be sacrificed because mustering up compassion is just too hard. And then the focus for our patients just becomes treating an illness. And when this happens, we deny the patient that very therapeutic, important relationship, those beautiful moments that are taken to look beyond the illness and injury of the patient and reach their heart and actively listen and find out from them what is most important to them so that we can provide the best patient-centered care. And we don't want to get to that place. We're all just too talented and too good for that. But it can happen if we don't take care of ourselves, and it's not selfish to do so. In fact, it's the opposite. It's nearly impossible to take care of others if we're not well, mind, body, and spirit. So get your sleep at night. Eat some vegetables every day. As a dietitian, I had to throw that one in there. And make the time to do things that fill your heart with joy. Put it on a calendar if you have to. Sadie, keep your passion for nutrition and lifting. You will inspire others as they see how you take control of your health. Kylie, continue to empower young women through your pageant work, because doing for others, there's a study on it that it makes our brains better, and it makes us healthier too. Alex and Pahore became dads this semester, and we'll soon find that watching your child participate in activity, I'm gonna lose it. In activities that they love is one of the best ways to fill your heart. So be there, be present, celebrate with your friends and your family, and do all those things that make your life whole. You'll have time to do it now because you won't be spending hours on disease priority worksheets or remediating every question of Kaplan. But do this for your health and well-being so that you can always be the exceptional nurses that you were meant to be. So congratulations to you all. Go out there, make a positive impact on every life every day, and don't forget to call your mom.
You have very, very wise peers. Thank you so much, Alex and Heather, for those profound words, truly. So today, we celebrate every member of the class of 2024. They've each worked diligently toward this milestone that we call graduation. And here we celebrate students in many ways. First, of course, we celebrate academic accomplishment. And you'll see tonight that graduating with honor or high honor signifies truly outstanding academic achievement. And those who have earned academic honors will cross the stage with their clear gold and silver honor cords. But we also just celebrate the sheer strength and resilience of our students. As you've heard tonight, they have overcome a great deal. Many are the first in their families to graduate from college. Many work full or part-time while they're pursuing their studies, even in nursing school. Others have responsibilities in life. Life is complicated. Some are parents, caregivers. Our students truly inspire us. And of course, we celebrate our students' courageous journeys. They all arrive here at different times in their lives and from different places. For example, we honor our international students who have chosen to pursue studies far, far from home. And we're proud to have welcomed students from over 40 countries here to CLC. And then finally, we celebrate students who have aspired to earn college credentials while they're still enrolled in high school through Minnesota's post-secondary enrollment option. We consider them dual grads because they graduate from CLC and their high schools at the same time. So given all of the amazingly inspirational students we have, please join me in a round of applause to recognize all of these outstanding graduates. Finally, you've also heard today that our graduates are surrounded by a network of family and friends who have provided critical support and encouragement along the way and will continue in your career. So I need the graduates' help right now. If you could all, just the graduates, stand up for me. If you could please stand up and face the audience. Let's thank the incredible people in your lives. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can turn around, sit down. There we go. Thank you. As the candidates for graduation are recognized today, you'll see various accessories to the academic regalia. Stoles and cords and medallions, these signify both academic achievement and participation in many of our active student organizations. But you've come here for a specific thing, and we would like to get to that highlight very soon, the presentation of degrees and nursing pins. So at this time, can I please ask the nursing faculty and Director Kim Scott and Dean Sheila Hain to come forward to help us present the academic awards and nursing pins. And as the names are called, we really do encourage lots of applause. We appreciate whooping. We appreciate hollering. We'd like to feel lots of amazing energy to fill the gym for these incredible students. Okay, you ready? All right.
Candidates for degrees will now come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies. Ushers will guide you graduates forward, so Ken will direct you there. If you are pinning a graduate, please line up with them. Who's reading these? Who's reading these? She's down there. Perfect, I didn't see her walk over there.
All right, we're going to get started. Our first, Michaela Butenoff. Michaela is being pinned by Laura and Ben Butenoff. She would like to thank her friends, family, and instructors for the continuous support throughout the nursing program. She would also like to thank Edgewood Vista Brainerd for helping to spark her interest in pursuing nursing and aiding in her tuition costs. Michaela's future goal is to work in geriatrics while obtaining her BSN, and then she would like to pursue a mental health nursing position in the future. Next up, we have Galen Davidson. Galen is being pinned by his husband, Tyler Davidson. He would like to thank his family, friends, and especially his husband, Tyler, for his never-ending encouragement, love, and support. He would also like to thank his friend, Mindy, for the text saying, "We're going back to nursing school." He wouldn't be standing here without all of you. Galen's future goal is to be a circulating nurse in the OR. Marissa Dotzler. Marissa is being pinned by her siblings, Lexi, Jacob, and Allison. She would like to thank her parents, Matt and Michelle, her boyfriend Jay, her grandpa Phil, and the CLC nursing faculty for the continued encouragement and support throughout the program. Her future goal is to further her education in nursing while working in the field of family birth. Melinda Dukak. Mindy is being pinned by her sister, Melissa. She would like to thank her family and friends for being a constant support and encouragement during this last year. She would also like to thank Galen, who she forced to join her in nursing school. Again, Mindy's future goal is to find a position in women's health. Jessica Ephraimson. Jessica is being pinned by Amanda Flipson. She would like to thank her family and friends. She is beyond grateful for the love, support, and encouragement as she navigated through her nursing school journey. Their belief in her has been a driving force behind her success, and she is thankful for the sacrifices they have made to help her achieve her dream of becoming a nurse. She would also like to thank Julie and Darcy for seeing her potential and not letting her give up when things got hard. Last, she would like to thank Olivia, Alex, and Kylie. She wouldn't have survived without you. Jessica's future goal is to work as an oncology nurse at St. Cloud Hospital and pursue her BSN through St. Cloud State University. Heather Erickson. Heather is being pinned by her mom, Penny. She would like to thank the CLC nursing instructors who have taught her so much in the last 2 years, especially Darcy Gaden, who is very passionate about helping with NCLEX readiness. She would also like to thank the 2024 nursing school graduates. She couldn't have asked for a better group of people to share this experience with. A special thank you to her family. Your support, help, and sacrifice is what carried her through the last few years. She feels very blessed. Her future goal is to work in critical care nursing. Chantel Freynette. Chantel is being pinned by her daughter, Alexis. She would like to thank her daughter, her parents, and Haley. She would also like to thank instructors Jill Lechner, Jack, Kelly, and Marie. Chantel's future goal is to continue working with geriatric patients. Mutita Golbeck. Mutita is being pinned by Tyler Kalinsky, DON of Central Todd County Care Center. She would like to thank her nursing instructors for their knowledge, her husband Aaron, and her two sons, Dustin and Sebastian, for being her biggest support. Mutita's future goal is to continue working in the nursing home in Clarissa, Minnesota, and maybe one day becoming a wound care nurse. Paige Gutwald. Paige is being pinned by her sister, Rachel Pop. She would like to thank her family and her coworkers who have become family. Her future goal is to become an operating room RN and certified surg tech. Whitney Hobbs. Whitney is being pinned by her sister, Jasmine. She would like to thank her mom, dad, Jasmine, Kaylee, and Aaron. She would also like to thank her intelligent and caring teachers, Darcy Gaden, Jill Lechner, Kim Scott, Julie Watala, Gina Gaken, Sarah Jennison, and Karina Kobliska. She couldn't have made it without any of you. Whitney's future goal is to continue to work at the St. Cloud Hospital. Noah Hackett. Noah is being pinned by his grandma, Darlene. He would like to thank his instructors, family, and friends, especially Priya. Noah has accepted a job on a neuro-intensive care unit step-down in Denver, Colorado at the Swedish Medical Center, and his future goal is to continue his education in the following years. Faith Hauskas. Faith is being pinned by her mother, Arlene, her father, Bill, and her boyfriend, Carson Roca. She would like to thank all of her family and friends, including the ones she has met through nursing school, for all the continuous encouragement, support, and guidance. She would also like to thank all of her instructors that she has been able to develop relationships with and get to know, and for providing her with all of the knowledge she knows today. Faith's future goal is to apply for a job in the clinic setting as an RN after she passes her board exams. Alexandra Herkel. Alexandra is being pinned by her mother, Michelle, oldest sister, Danny, and younger brother, Ben, who are all registered nurses. She would like to thank her family and Jesus. Alexandra has accepted a position and will work as a circulating nurse in the operating room at Riverwood Medical Center while continuing her education to fulfill her dream of becoming a family nurse practitioner. She plans on staying in the operating room and specializing in surgery. She's dedicating her nursing career to and in honor of her sweet Daisy, who died tragically. It is her personal mission to advocate for and be the voice of her patients in their most vulnerable moments. Kayla Hoffman. Kayla is being pinned by her parents, Lori and Steve Sepp. She would especially like to thank Cody for being there throughout her nursing school journey. He is a real MVP. She would also like to thank all of her family and friends for the support and words of encouragement. She loves you all. Kayla's future goal is to work on building her dream. Elisa Holmgren. Elisa is being pinned by her husband, Matthew. She would like to thank her husband, her family, her instructors, and all the nurses who helped teach her to become a better nurse throughout her healthcare career. Her future goal is to continue her education and receive her bachelor's degree in nursing. She would also love to become a wound care nurse. Lawrence Karenge. Lawrence is being pinned by Darcy Gaden. He would like to thank his family, friends, and CLC faculty that have supported and motivated him throughout his nursing school journey. Lawrence's ambition is to become a travel nurse and later progress into a mental health nurse practitioner. Brian Kimage. Brian is being pinned by Jill Lechner. First and foremost, he would love to take this opportunity to thank Central Lakes College administration for giving him a chance to pursue his nursing career, as well as providing a safe, conducive learning environment full of positive energy towards education. Second, he would like to give a big thank you to all of his professors who played a big role in his educational journey. Despite the ups and downs, they have always found the right challenge to encourage, support, inspire, and motivate him to be a better person in the future. You are all the best educators and are greatly appreciated. Your diligence and direction have inspired his confidence to climb like a tiger until he reaches the pinnacle of his ambitions. All of your expertise and ways of teaching are fantastic, and he will surely miss them. It was great being in all of your classes and getting to know you. Brian's future goal is to pass NCLEX, find a job, and put into practice all the knowledge that he's acquired during nursing school. He would like to pursue a BSN in a more specialized area, gain certifications to provide more opportunities, professional development, continued education and networking, and last, becoming a better patient advocate. Khalees Kuczynski Helgeson. Khalees is being pinned by her significant other, Riley Schmea. She would like to thank Riley for his continuous support, always pushing her to give her best and never letting her give up. Khalees has accepted a job at the St. Cloud Hospital in the float pool. Lyric Larson. Lyric is being pinned by Cindy Dionysius. She would like to thank her wonderful family and instructors. Lyric has accepted a job at the Mayo as a pediatric cardiovascular ICU nurse. Her passions are working with children and critical care nursing. Kendra Lawrence. Kendra is being pinned by her mother, Carrie Lawrence. She would like to thank all of her family and friends for the never-ending support throughout this journey. She would also like to thank CLC staff for pushing us to be the best nurses we can be. Kendra's future goal is to attend Minnesota State University, Moorhead in the fall. She will double major with degrees in nursing and health service administration. Her ultimate goal is to obtain her Doctor of Nurse Anesthesia practice. Danny Lim. Danny is also being pinned by Cindy Dionysius. She would like to thank all the nursing faculty at CLC for helping her reach her goal. She is thankful to have her husband and daughter who will always be there for her for emotional support. They are there for her all the time. Danny's future goal is to apply her knowledge from what she has gained in the nursing program in a long-term care facility or hospital setting. Fatima Mara. Fatima is being pinned by her cousin Grace and her niece Emily. She would like to thank her family and friends for the unwavering support throughout nursing school. She would like to express profound gratitude to God, as all things are achievable with His divine power. She would like to express her gratitude to the nursing professors, their continued support and generous sharing of knowledge. Thank you for all your collective efforts in sharing your expertise and wisdom. We would not be standing here today without you taking the time to share your knowledge and experience. Fatima's future goal is to work in the float pool at Regions Hospital and pursue her BSN degree. Amina Mohammed. Amina is being pinned by her brother. She would like to thank her parents for believing in her and being patient. Her parents always called and checked on her after her tests and prayed for her before her test. She would like to thank her brother for supporting her and being there when she needed guidance. She would not have done any of this without all of her family. Her future goal is to get an advanced degree. Cassandra Montgomery. Cassandra is being pinned by Trent and Char Montgomery. She would like to thank her teachers and faculty for how hard they work in preparing us for our nursing careers. She would also like to thank her parents for their support while going to school. Lastly, she would like to thank Brett for always helping her study, even when the terminology was hard to pronounce. Cassandra's future goal is to continue her education, starting with getting her bachelor's in nursing. Jessica Moore. Jessica is being pinned by her husband, Aaron. She would like to thank her family for their continuous love, support, patience, and sacrifices. She would also like to thank her classmates for making this experience a little easier and to thank her instructors for their support and encouragement. Jessica's future goal is to be a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Jenna Noss. Jenna is being pinned by her husband, Andy. She would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her. She has accepted a position at CRMC in the operating room. Elizabeth Olson. Elizabeth is being pinned by her mother, Annette. She would like to thank her fiance, parents, and in-laws for always supporting her, her instructors for giving her encouragement, and her classmates for making it easier. Elizabeth's future goal is to go back to school right away for her bachelor's degree with an end goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. Elizabeth Olson. Elizabeth is being pinned by her fiance, John Paul Nelson. She would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her during nursing school. Elizabeth's future goal is to continue her education and get a bachelor's degree in nursing and become a labor and delivery nurse. Olivia Pica. Olivia is being pinned by her mom, Heidi. She would like to thank her family for their continued support, and she would especially like to thank her study buddies, Jess, Alex, and Kylie. She wouldn't have been able to do it without them. Olivia has accepted a position at the St. Cloud Hospital on the Medical Oncology Unit, and she hopes to make a lasting impact on every person in her nursing career. Haley Ronnie. Haley is being pinned by her husband, Dale, and her children, Colton, Nora, and Sadie. She would like to thank her parents for being her inspiration for becoming an RN, her husband, her grandma, and her siblings for supporting her and following her dreams. Haley has accepted a position at Woodland Good Samaritan as an MDS coordinator. Nia Robinson. Nia's being pinned by her mom, Chandra Robinson, and her dad, Antonio. She would like to thank the nursing faculty, her family, and her friends for helping her along this journey. Nia's future goal is to attend St. Cloud State University to obtain her BSN and hopefully work at Hennepin County Medical Center as an ER nurse or on the pediatric intensive care unit. Priya Rosario. Priya is being pinned by her fiance, James. She would like to thank James, her mom, her nursing school friends, and her medical unit coworkers. Priya's future goal is to continue working at St. Joe's Medical Center on the medical unit. Brooklyn Rudrood. Brooklyn is being pinned by her mother, Katrina. She would like to thank her mom for inspiring and teaching her what it means to be a good nurse. Working alongside you the past few years was the biggest blessing in her life, and she will never forget it. Brooklyn's future goal is to pursue a career working in the emergency room. Zachary Runia. Zachary is being pinned by his father, Norman Runia. He would like to thank his parents, his brother, his wife, Jessica, and Nikita. Zachary's future goal is to pursue his BSN. Megan Ryder. Megan is being pinned by her mother, Jill. She would like to thank all of her friends and family for their support during her nursing school journey. She would especially like to thank her mom, dad, sister, and boyfriend for their encouragement and unconditional support during this phase of her life. She couldn't have done it without you. Also, a special thank you to her professors for always believing in her and encouraging her to come back and finish what she started. Megan has accepted a position as an RN at Northern Lake Senior Living after she passes her NCLEX. She feels that her heart is in caring for those who are needing end-of-life care. She's considering a career as a hospice nurse in the future. Alexander Shermers. Alexander is being pinned by his wife, Kaylee Shermers. He would like to thank his wife, his parents, and all the wonderful students and staff he has had the pleasure to go to school with. Alexander's future goal is to continue his education at St. Cloud State University and pursue a career as a family nurse practitioner. Sadie Turner. Sadie is being pinned by McKenna Pearson. She would like to thank her family, friends, and the various instructors who helped her along the way. Sadie's future goals are to work in an oncology or ICU unit in Seattle, Washington this summer, and also starting a BSN program. BC. B is being pinned by her sister Delphine Shu. She would like to thank her family for always standing by her and the instructors, especially Jill Lechner, for believing in her and guiding her through one of the most difficult times. B's future goal is to earn an advanced degree in family medicine. Kylie Walsh. Kylie is being pinned by her mom, Alicia Weber. She would like to thank her family and friends who supported her through the past 2 years. She would not be here today if it weren't for the huge support system she has, and would like to say thank you for being by her side through thick and thin. Kylie has accepted a position at Essentia Health St. Joseph's Medical Center as a float pool nurse, which she plans to continue for a few years. Her future goal is to become a travel nurse so she can see the world while still helping others. Stephanie Wardarski. Stephanie is being pinned by her mom, Dory. She would like to thank Ethan, her mom, and her school friends, and all other friends and family. Stephanie's future goal is to continue working at Highland Senior Living as the Assistant Director of Nursing. Amanda Wenner. Amanda is being pinned by her daughters, McKenna and Emma Wenner. She would like to thank her husband, Mike, her daughters, McKenna and Emma, her mom, and the rest of her family and friends for supporting her every step of the way through this journey. She would also like to thank her fellow nursing programs friends who she couldn't have made it without. Amanda has accepted a position at St. Gabriel's in Little Falls on the Med-Surg Peds and OB floor. Jessica Wilson. Jessica is being pinned by Cindy Dionysius. She would like to thank her family, friends, and classmates and instructors of the nursing program for all their support and knowledge shared. Jessica's future goal is to continue her educational journey to achieve a BSN at Bemidji State University. And by request, Gabrielle Yackel. Gabrielle is being pinned by her boyfriend, Chase. She would like to thank her parents, her boyfriend and his family, and her nursing student friends. Gabrielle's future goal is to continue working at the St. Cloud Hospital in the operating room. She has accepted a position as a circulating nurse on the orthopedics team.
Okay, it's time. Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? With enthusiasm. Yeah. President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College has certified these candidates meet all requirements for the Associate of Science degree in nursing.
Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate Degree of Nursing to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. And to signify the receipt of your degree, you can move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Join me in congratulating the graduates. At this time, Darcy Gaden will present the faculty awards. You guys can be seated.
I get the best part. This is so fun. Well, first of all, we have several awards. We're going to start with the Academic Excellence Award. And I just have to say, this class is super high achieving. So I just wish we could have awards for everybody. I could go down every face and name and say, you get this award, you get that award, because everybody just brings such a special thing to our family and our school. So, but with that being said, we are honoring the highest achieving academic student for third and fourth semester of the big 6-credit theory class that they've all been studying for. And so the person who gets that highest achieving GPA gets this award. But like I said, we've probably had the most A's ever, and I've been doing this quite a while, so that is pretty cool. A lot of hardworking students. But this year's academic excellence is Elizabeth Olson. All right, next up we have very special Clinical Excellence Awards. And these Clinical Excellence Awards, faculty all unanimously send nominations from their clinical groups. And so anybody receiving this award, I mean, many more got nominations, which even that is really special. But any of these students receiving the award had at least 2 or more nominations to receive this Clinical Excellence Award that really shows kind of that standout above and beyond performance at clinical. So I'm going to just do one at a time, but the first recipient, and please come up, is Naya Robinson. So Naya was always prepared for clinical. She was very engaged with her patients and consistently spent a lot of time with each of them. You can tell she truly cares. Oh, Naya, stay up here while we finish talking about you. You can stay right here while we finish talking about you. You can tell she really cares about her patients. She also volunteered to do extra things on the floor and was always willing to help answer call lights whenever she could. Naya was open to constructive criticism and very professional with both staff and patients. She pays attention to detail, charts everything at the bedside in real time. She is very fluent with her work. She asked great questions, and one instructor said, before I could start asking it, she was already discussing it. She also had several compliments from staff, and one charge nurse said, I just need you to know, this student is awesome. The charge nurse went on to say that she usually helps answering call lights, and Naya had beat her to every call light that shift. She is willing to go into any patient room even when they're not her patients. She left a lasting impression to both faculty and the clinical sites in which she interacted. Very impressive. Congrats, Naya. The next Clinical Excellence Award goes to Whitney Hobbs. Whitney shows up to every clinical with a good attitude and readiness to learn. She could always be counted on to be thorough, organized, and go out of her way to help patients and her peers. She works hard and is always helping out when needed. Even if it's not her patient, she will jump in to help. As faculty, if we ever needed her to do anything, she would say yes and do whatever it was with a smile on her face. She exudes positivity, empathy, and true care and compassion for others, whether that be her patients, faculty, or her peers. Whitney sees all human beings for their value. She was non-judgmental and accepting of all. She has exceptional bedside manner. Her patients loved her. She was also complimented by many staff at all clinical sites she attended. We are very proud of her efforts, and in addition, she was an excellent role model in the classroom. Congratulations, Whitney. All right, our third Clinical Excellence Award winner is Alex Shermers. Alex is an exceptional student and really stood out amongst his peers. Although Alex was very unsure of himself in second semester, it did not slow him down to wanting to learn from his patients what his patients had to offer. His teacher in second semester remembers when his first resident refused to have him as a student. He assured this resident that it was okay and treated her with respect. Fast forward to third and fourth semester, and wow, he has continued to grow and even excel. He is dependable, helpful, kind, and excited to learn. He went above and beyond consistently while at clinical to learn as much as he could. There were many times at clinical where he had much to share from what he had learned about his patient interviews and head-to-toe assessments. He interacted professionally with his patients even when he gave his first shower. You could tell he was uncomfortable, but he continued to be professional and learn the good importance of a good full skin assessment. It's all about these little things that do not go unnoticed by faculty. Congratulations on your hard work, Alex. And the final Clinical Excellence Award is for Olivia Pica. Olivia shows up to clinical prepared and with a positive attitude. She quietly goes about her business, is organized, and provides comprehensive quality care. She is one of the kindest human beings around and therefore naturally makes great connections with her patients, faculty, and staff. She truly cares about all people, and it shows. Olivia most times took all 4 patients with her primary, even if she was only assigned 3. She worked hard, helped out whenever needed, and was always professional. Many primary nurses commented on just how great she was. Her hard work and professionalism did not go unnoticed. In addition, she is thorough and detailed with all clinical assignments. She is one smart cookie. Olivia takes every opportunity to learn and grow as a nurse. With her positive attitude, kindness, willingness to learn, and always striving to do her best, she will be an asset to the nursing profession for sure. Congratulations, Olivia. All right. The final 2 awards we have were actually scholarships that students already received, but we do honor 2 faculty for very special scholarships to us on this day. So the first scholarship is the Shirley Lofquist Scholarship. Shirley taught students at CLC for 26 years. She was extremely hardworking. She worked a .4 status every other weekend, Thursday through Sunday at Cuyuna Regional Medical Center her entire career, even when full-time teaching. It was very important for her to stay current in nursing for her students. She loved all students, and in fact, up until her last week as a teacher, she was hesitant to retire, as she said, "My students need me." She worked hard to give all of her students the very best education. Shirley's vast knowledge, compassion, and care were witnessed by students, coworkers, and patients. She especially enjoyed students who had the same work ethic and passion as her, and she could spot those students really readily that truly cared about people, just like she did. Shirley also loved to read books, garden, and prior to her retirement, had bought a pontoon to enjoy the lake. And of course, she was everything for her children and grandchildren. So Shirley's scholarship is in part by faculty who make contributions, but also her daughters. And it's in memory of her drive, passion, dedication, and commitment to caring for and teaching others. So this year's recipient is Heather Erickson. So Heather is very deserving, as she is very hardworking and high-achieving academically. This combined with her true passion to care for others. Heather is also a registered dietitian at Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, so I'm guessing you knew Shirley, Heather. Yes, you knew Shirley, yes. And, but what was a standout is she continued to be a dietitian while going to nursing school. So she was very, very busy, and we're very proud of you to honor Shirley with this award. Okay, the last award, I don't know why I do this every time, but okay. So Vicki O'Brien, this last scholarship is for Vicki O'Brien, who is a beloved nursing instructor at CLC from 2005 to 2023. And she loved her students and her faculty members. We were like family. In the summer of 2023, she tragically lost her life, and she left behind 2 daughters, a grandson, her best friend, 3 brothers, and all of her critters. Vicki was quiet and reserved, but outgoing in her element. She loved the elderly population and would always try to make her patients smile. She was selfless, approachable, and a great listener. She was also hardworking and dependable. She loved animals and raised many orphans. She would always say, "Everything deserves a chance." And her email sign-off was, "Make a positive impact on every life, every day." She placed a high value on life and had a strong faith. She had strong desire for higher education and, of course, patient care. She was very motivated and balanced in many things in her life. She had a passion for reading, writing, teaching, and learning, and was a wealth of knowledge. So this scholarship, her 2 daughters are keeping this scholarship going, of course, in her memory as well. And so this is awarded to a nursing student chosen by faculty who displays some of the same qualities as Vicki. And this year's recipient is Chantel Freynette. So Chantel also shares a very deep passion for caring for the elderly and animals, and has a very big heart, is very non-judgmental for all human beings, which is something that was very important to Vicki as well. Vicki and you would have definitely connected for sure. So congratulations, thank you. And just, oopsie, sorry about, and just a side note before we have our final closing remarks, we did at the college, with the work of lots of people within the college, started Vicki's Pet Pantry at both Staples and Brainerd campuses. So if any of you ever want to donate to the Pet Pantry, this is, our students use this for help for their pets when they, because it's very expensive, of course, to buy all those things. So that is something that we also do in her memory. Thank you.
Please welcome Kim Scott to the podium for closing remarks.
Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Kim Scott. I'm the Director of Nursing here at CLC. And some of you, I just want to share a quick story. I know some of you have heard it. I think I shared it with the students a little bit. Some of the faculty are aware. But when my son was 19, he had a sudden rare reaction to an anesthetic agent while undergoing simple elective surgery. I'm so excited a lot of you are going into circulating nursing. That's awesome. He is fine, thankfully, but he wound up being transferred to the intensive care unit and was put on a mechanical ventilator and was very sick for a few days. I rode over to the hospital to meet him there, but they wouldn't let me in right away, and so I'm pacing back and forth at the end of the hallway. I can see right where he is in the room. All the doctors and nurses and other healthcare providers are outside his room, and finally, about a half hour later, after they get him settled and stabilized, I see a young gentleman walking towards me in scrubs, and I recognized him as a former student of mine. And I said, Eric! And he said, I'm going to be your son's nurse today. And I thought, yes, he was such a great nursing student. And he took amazing care of my son, my family, continually looking at that EKG machine and that ventilator and that urine output and repositioning really carefully and doing all those things, giving medications, using great sterile technique, doing all those things awesome nurses should do. And at the change of the shift at 11 o'clock, and he was wonderful, explaining everything he was doing. He was so competent, made us feel so cared for. And at 11 o'clock, the next nurse that comes on is another former student of mine. And I said, Laura, so good to see you. And she took care of my son and myself overnight. Same thing, never left his side, monitored everything, meticulous, awesome nurse. And the reason I'm telling this story is because I can say, and I'm probably going to cry, with 100% confidence that if I saw any one of you walk through that door to care of my son and my family, I would feel like I was in such amazing, safe, competent hands. You are all going to make amazing nurses, and I'm not just saying that. I really mean it. So congratulations to you. Go out and do great things. And I'm going to call up Heather Erickson to lead us, or to lead the students in the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
Hello. All right, students, if you could please join me in the pledge. It's on the back of your program. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presences of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug, I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes tonight's commencement exercises. Graduates and guests, please enjoy lemonade and cookies in the cafeteria, sponsored by the Central Lakes College Foundation. As we close the recessional, we ask that the audience remain in place until the platform party, faculty, and students have fully exited. One more round of applause for these extraordinary graduates.